India has committed to a massive national transition, ensuring that 3 out of every 10 vehicles sold by 2030 are electric. But this ambition faces a steep climb. Currently, the country imports nearly 100% of the lithium required to build those batteries. These imports create a strategic bottleneck. Most of the processed lithium carbonate and hydroxide used by Indian manufacturers flows through supply chains dominated by China, leaving India's energy transition exposed to price volatility and trade disruptions. In February 2023, that vulnerability seemed to vanish. The Geological Survey of India announced a discovery of 5.9 million tons of lithium in the Reasi district of Jammu and Kashmir. The media response was immediate and euphoric. Headlines labeled the find white gold, while commentators suggested that India had achieved instant energy independence, finally matching the strategic resources of South America or Australia. However, the excitement was built on a misunderstanding of geological terms. The viral reports frequently conflated the very first stage of exploration with a mine that was ready to produce. To see the actual state of India's electric future, we have to look past the news alerts and investigate the specific science of the Reasi rock. The mining industry uses a confidence pyramid to categorize underground materials. At the bottom are resources, which are divided into 3 levels: inferred, indicated, and measured. Only when a deposit is proven to be economically and technically viable to mine does it move into the top tier, a reserve. The Reasi discovery is an inferred resource. This is the lowest possible confidence level. It means that while geological evidence suggests lithium is present, the data isn't yet precise enough to establish the exact grade or volume with certainty. There is also a difference between ore and metal. India did not find a pool of liquid lithium. They found millions of tons of pegmatite, a hard igneous rock that happens to contain lithium-bearing minerals. This chart shows the reality of ore grades. If the Reasi rock contains 1% lithium, that 5.9 million ton mountain of stone yields about 150,000 tons of usable lithium carbonate equivalent. While 150,000 tons is a valuable domestic asset that could support local production for years, the data shows it is not a total solution for a nation whose demand will continue to grow for decades. Geography also dictates the cost of extraction. In South America's Lithium Triangle, the mineral is found in underground brine, salty water that can be pumped into these massive surface ponds. Brine extraction relies on the sun. As the water evaporates, the lithium concentrates naturally, making it one of the most cost-effective ways to produce battery material. Reasi requires hard rock mining. This involves blasting solid stone, crushing it into powder, and roasting it at 1,000 degrees Celsius to break the chemical bonds holding the lithium inside. Executing that process in the lower Himalayas presents significant hurdles. This is a seismically active region with steep valleys and an ecologically sensitive river system, where building the necessary roads and power plants is both expensive and slow. From this initial discovery, it takes years to conduct core drilling, complete feasibility studies, and secure environmental permits. In a mountainous region with limited infrastructure, the development cycle is rarely shorter than a decade. Given these physical and regulatory requirements, the earliest this lithium could realistically reach a battery factory is between 2033 and 2038. If this deposit is years away and won't meet every need, why was the discovery so important? Its value is geological proof. Before 2023, India had not confirmed any significant lithium-bearing formations. Reasi demonstrated that the nation's bedrock contains the minerals needed for the 21st century. This evidence provided the momentum to modernize India's mineral policy. By 2024, the government amended the Mines and Minerals Act and launched the National Critical Mineral Mission, creating a specialized framework to auction and explore for these minerals at scale. India is now pursuing a more comprehensive strategy. This includes accelerating domestic surveys in other regions, acquiring stakes in Argentina and Chile, and building battery recycling capacity. The Reasi find accelerated a shift in national policy that might have otherwise taken decades. India has reached the starting line of the global mineral race, backed by a strategy that finally addresses the scale of its geological potential. Audio Jungle.